All right, so today we have some questions about Chinese language and learning Chinese language that we're going to answer from a Chinese language learner's perspective. So I hope this is interesting. All right, so question number one, how many languages do you speak? 3 languages. The next question is, what foreign language did you learn in high school? In high school, we had the option of French or Spanish, and I chose Spanish because that's where all my friends went. The next question, how long have you been learning Chinese? About 3 years. When I met my wife, I started to learn Chinese, and I never really have taken Chinese classes, and I haven't done any type of structured learning consistently for the entire 3 years. Next it says, did you learn Chinese before coming to China or after? Yes, like I said, I've been in China about almost 2 years now, and I did learn some very basic Chinese for about a year before coming to China. I learned numbers and some very simple phrases, hello, goodbye, and I learned a lot of the relationship names because those things, since I have family in China, were going to be important, and it's very different than in English. Next is, when did you start learning Chinese? I started learning Chinese about 3 years ago. What made you want to learn Chinese, and what made you make the decision to learn Chinese? And what have you gained through learning Chinese? My wife is the reason that I started to learn Chinese. I wanted to close the distance and try to have more common ground with her. And I thought it would be fun. In America, it would be like our own special language that we could speak together. And as far as what I've gained, especially in learning a language, you pick up a bit of the culture inherently. You learn why people say things that they say, and it kind of gives you insight into the thinking of that language. Gives me a little better understanding. A lot of that has to do with the structure and the logic behind the language. It's not always so simple to just translate one word into the next word. It's just not, there's not always a perfect fit. So that's all of our questions today. If you have more questions, you can leave your question in the comment and we will try to respond to you. And if we have enough awesome questions, then we will do another interview, I guess, with more questions about Chinese language. So thanks. So that's all of our questions today. If you have more questions, you can leave your question in the comment and we will try to respond to you. And if we have enough awesome questions, then we will do another interview, I guess, with more questions about Chinese language. So thanks.